Welcome to Ember and Cole's English Springer Spaniel family. Today we're going to talk about what happens to a male dog when their female dog is in heat. So this is her second heat, and she's just coming into the first week of their heat. So as you can see, Cole is interested. He's sniffing her bum, but he's not all crazy and not wanting to breed her. Cole, come here. So Ember, some of the signs we've seen of her coming in heat where she was peeing a lot. Her bum is swollen now and it has some blood on it. It just started off just being a little bit puffy, and then it kind of got a little bit more puffy. And she's been licking her bum more. So those are kind of the more signs you can see. The peeing is a big one for us. She also pulls a lot harder when she's in heat, looking for smells and things. She's really into smells. She's my big smell dog. Cole here will always mark on where Ember pees, but he's checking out the smells too. But he's pretty calm and relaxed right now. That will change by next week. Day 7 to 10, probably, I would say he'll get really crazy interested, and then he will be going to my mom's or my sister's, or Ember will. Somebody will be leaving our house, but we'll keep you posted, and then we'll also have reintroducing them together, because those are some big questions on our other in heat video, is when to have them back together. So we'll kind of show you how we gauge it and what happens with that. More, I was just going to mention one thing more, is that Ember is definitely more interested this time in heat when she's in heat of Cole. She wants to play with him and wrestle, and he kind of is more subdued. I think he's afraid he'll get too excited, or he knows it's not time yet, but she will do circles and flop herself in front of him and stick her bum in his face, and she's definitely not ready to be bred yet, but she's way more wanting to be near Cole and cuddly. And yes, here we go. Of course we have to sniff. We have her pants on. This is just them going out. I'm supervising. I don't let them be unsupervised anymore, but I will go and put her little underwear back on. So Ember is definitely still too young to have puppies. I know some people breed them under 2, but we're going to wait till she's at least 2 or older to have some puppies. So Cole just has to live with us. He will have to leave and then come back, and so will she. So this is our daily, what we look like. Ember, come. See, she's got her little pants on. She's sniffing the air, being the disobedient teenager that she is. And Cole's just ignoring her. The pants definitely do not keep her from being bred, but she is not ready yet. She won't be ready for at least a week, maybe 5-6 days from now. But at least a week into her heat. I always mark on my calendar the first day she comes in heat, and I count for the 3 weeks and do the about 7 to day 14, maybe more, when she's in heat. You can always tell because they'll stop. They're spotting a little bit, but they'll still be hugely swollen, and that's usually when they're in prime breeding heat. But the male will also let you know, but he is hopefully going to go before that this time, so he's not quite so crazy at my mom's this time around. So today is day 7. Cole is still very interested in Ember, but they're still able to be together. Cole is squeaking a bit more and wanting to sniff Ember's bum. I think tomorrow he's going to go to his Nana's, but today was a cold and windy day, and some snow was expected and freezing rain, so we decided we'd wait and send him tomorrow. Cole, what are you doing? You waiting to go outies because Ember's outies? So they've been taking shifts going out because it's too exciting to see each other outside. We'll try to get Ember in here. Ember, come on in. But Ember wants to go out with Cole again. Come on, Ember. Come on, Ember, come on in. She says, hi, Cole, you want to come out with me? And then Cole goes out. Go on out, Cole. Ember would like to escape with him again. If I let her, wouldn't you, Ember? Now Cole's out there sniffing all the good smells, right, Ember? So Ember's been begging to go out with Coley, haven't you? Is that your Coley? Should we let him in? It's a sad day when everybody's in heat. Good boy, Cole. Noticed a lot more squeaking the last few days. Actually not last few days, just today. Cole's been squeaking and making sure he checks every few minutes, right, Cole? So Cole needs to go to his Nana's now. He's being a pest and a pill. He hasn't started crying all the time when we don't have them together. They did have an afternoon rest today together. They were all right, but all he wants to do is dip his bum, and you just let him. You're so naughty. Yes, you are. I think you should go back inside. All she wants to do is lick her bum. So Cole will be leaving either tonight or tomorrow morning, and then we'll have to get some updates from his Nana and his aunt, who he's going to stay with. because the last time he did fancy dances to the cat that they have in the romance, the male cat. So that was pretty funny. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of that. So Cole has rejoined the pack today. He is back from his stay at his grandmother's. He didn't have a very great stay. He kept them up, woke them up at 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 in the morning. He did a lot of this squeaking, not right away. I think he went too early to my mom's. He went last Friday, which would have been day 9. And we think she probably came in Sunday or Monday, which was day 11 or 12. And he knew, even though he wasn't with us, he still knew. His biological clock knew that it was time to be breeding time. Ember here, she was just her normal self. She liked a bit more back rubs. And when she played with her best buddy Katie, she tried to breed Katie a few times, which I think is just a hormone surge dominance thing, I know, but she really has never done that before. So that was a new thing. We're lucky Cole stayed longer than he expected, because today's day 15 of Ember's, actually it's day 16 of Ember's heat cycle, of a 3-week heat cycle. And so they just brought him back. So this is what's going on here. She's trying to tell him no, but she's not anymore. Let's just play, Cole. Let's just play. Oh, maybe not, maybe a little bit, but then she's saying, nope, see, I told you it's not. But he's not trustworthy, because he just wants to, and she's just wants to play. So we will be keeping them apart. So day 16 is not. If you can wait longer than day 16, that would be the most beneficial to do, but you can always let them see. I'm hoping we'll see by tonight. No, she's still acting like she wants to be bred. So we will keep them separated. No, she's not. But we will keep them separated longer, and we'll keep introducing them slowly and seeing when. She probably will give him a bite and tell him, no, none of that. As you can see, these pants really are not any good yet. So the dogs are all separated now. I have this baby gate on the stairs with two of my children's toddler chairs here. This is not going to protect them if we are not here. Ember is going to be under supervision. I'm going to take her upstairs and put her, my son's having a little rest. She can have a rest with him. And Cole can stay down here with his dad. The only thing I'm worried about is leaving Cole. He's in this state. He may want to mark. So I'm going to use a belly band. I'll put it on and show you in a second. I'm going to leave it on him while he's down here running around, because I'm really worried that he's going to pee on something and mark. This is one of the hazards for males, for sure, is the marking. They're going to mark, put their scent anywhere. They will have your clean, housebroken dog. If he's unneutered male, this is what he'll do if he's with a female that's in season. They will definitely be peeing in the house, marking all around. It's a very dirty habit, and it is hard to break, but once she's not in heat, most likely he won't pee. Cole actually is really bad. He gets mad at my children. And when we leave and leave him at home, he will go and mark on their toys. So he has actually been wearing the belly band when we leave him alone in the house. We put his belly band on and we come home. Sometimes it has a few drops in it. Sometimes it's soaked. Sometimes it's soaked, and so is the toy or the chair that he's peed on. And then hopefully maybe they can meet each other again tomorrow and see. I just can't see how day 17, 18, she should any of these days be telling him no, but she's obviously either missed him too much or still slightly in the breeding heat. So her bum isn't as puffy. It has definitely gotten smaller. That's one of the signs that she's coming out of heat. So I will monitor that some more and give you some more details, but it does look, all the signs are there. So we'll keep trying. The last time she did have to bite him a few times to tell him, and then he just got the smells and knew that she was out and settled, but it did take him still 24 hours. So we'll see, hopefully tomorrow he'll be better. He has his belly band on now. I don't put it tight, I just secure it around where he would pee. This is the noise he makes, and the huffing. He is an old dog, so it worries me a little bit. Older dog, that it's not very good for him, but what can you do? He's lost some weight. That's how the belly band goes. Doesn't hurt them, just keeps them secure. We'll have to use our crates. I know a lot of people don't like crates, but it's just for separating, and it isn't for long periods. He will have his dinner in it tonight, and then maybe he'll have a rest and she'll run around, and then we'll swap them up and put her in her crate for half an hour, and then we'll take them upstairs and separate them somehow up there. I do have a better setup in the bathroom where they can't get in together, so we'll do that. Anybody? You glad to be home? We missed you. Hopefully he will settle in the next 24 hours and you won't see all this shaking and squeaking. And so one more thing I was just going to say, as you can see, Cole and Ember have their collars on. In most of my videos, you'll see that they don't. I don't like collars in the house. I've had some accidents with dogs playing with collars on and things happening, so we don't wear them in the house. But I do have them on while they're in heat so that I can grab them. Cole sometimes will wear his leash when we're out around with them, just in case they get out over this gate or somehow Jax or one of my children let them together. So I've got the collars on, and Cole will keep a leash on at times. Ember won't really help her, but it'll help him. And this is just the noise we have now until Cole decides she's not in heat anymore. So here's Ember and Cole. It's the next day. Cole had a rough night. He was up twice. He still thinks that Ember's very in heat. Ember, she's tolerating him. She did try to give him a few growls and a few nips today. Ember, should we see Cole? Come on. Say hi, Cole. Hi, Cole. How are you? See, Ember doesn't. She says she's out of heat now. We'll try to reintroduce them a few times today. We'll see what happens. Maybe take them for a walk. And we'll see how it goes downstairs when I'm feeding them their breakfast. But I'm pretty sure she's out now. So as you can see, today we gave Ember a bath. We tried to clean her bum, I put on a little smelly adult conditioner just on her bum with some rose petals to try to make her not smell of her heat anymore. Cole has settled. He slept all night last night, but he still desperately wants to breed her. So he still hasn't got it through his head. Ember still is trying to nip him. So Wednesday is day 21 and today is Sunday. So we're at day 18. I may have said that was yesterday, but it was 17. He's still interested. So you can see, they're good the first week. And then when it gets into day 10 breeding, he's a mess, and he's still a mess for almost 2 weeks now. Not quite, definitely a week and a bit. We're hoping. We took them for a walk yesterday and they weren't bad. He did try to grab her a couple times. My husband had one and I had Ember, and they were fine. We just kept them apart because then he kept trying to cross and get to her, but not as severely as when he first came home. He's getting better each day, but he slept all night. And Ember, who sleeps in our bathroom with her cozy bed and things like that, she slept in there. She could sleep in our same bedroom, so we had to separate them at night, but they were still together. And we're still interested in her bum here. She's checking it out, but the swelling is down, I would say 80%. It's almost back to normal. Not quite. It needs another day or two and then it'll be back to normal, but we're hoping today to take them for another walk together, and hopefully, here he is again, panting through my dirty window here. Hopefully they'll be back together by tomorrow and he'll leave her alone. He isn't crying as much, and that's pretty good, but I wouldn't trust them to be together. You don't need any accidental breedings or him hurting her, or she's going to bite him anyway. She doesn't want any of that. When he gets in her face, she gives him a little love nips, telling him to stop. But he doesn't listen, does he? Does he listen? No. So today is day 21. This is the first time Ember and Cole have actually been allowed to be together. Cole's still, as you can see here, going to sniff her bum. And then he still gets a little excited. However, I think maybe he's decided she's not in heat anymore. Let's hope. Let's keep our fingers crossed. It's been a long haul. Day 19, this is only her second heat. So the first one probably wasn't as strong, and maybe she got over it sooner. As you can see, he's still over there wagging his tail, looking at her. Saying, "You're cute, still smells good." I mean, the poor guy's got all her smells out in our yard, and our house smells like her being in heat, and our sheets. I have been trying to wash and vacuum and get things to be a little bit cleaner. But anyways, so this is what it takes when you have a male dog and a female dog, and then neither of them are neutered or fixed. So it took us 19 days for them to be together again. Well, not truthfully. The first week he was fine. The first about 10 days he was fine, and then from 10 to 19. So he's been gone for 9 days. They haven't been able to be together. So that's just kind of how it goes. So at least keep them apart for, the last 2 weeks is the most important. And then you can gauge, kind of trial and error like we did, bring them together, see what happens, and taking them for walks, give her a bath. All those are kind of tips on things to do. For watching Ember and Cole's English Springer Spaniel family channel. This is our second video on female dogs in heat, and this is more of the male perspective. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys again soon. Thanks, bye.